Do you want to watch a show soon, babe?
Yeah, for sure. Just let me get a little more work done.
Okay. I can start making dinner. What are you feeling?
I'll let you know soon. Just let me... Sorry, June. You can pick dinner tonight. I'll be right there.
Literally, how do you work at a bioengineering firm 8 hours a day, come home to do more engineering?
This is not the same as what I do at work. This is...
I know. I know it's different, but you gotta make time to step away from all of this. I mean, I like making art for clients and for myself, but I still gotta make time to take a break from producing sometimes.
I said I'd watch a show with you. I'll even watch 2 episodes tonight.
2 long episodes or 2 short episodes?
Preferably short.
Oh, Nayeli!
June, I don't feel the same need to unwind the way you do. I'm fine being consistently productive. Maybe if my coworkers were more competent, I'd feel more comfortable taking time off, but they rely on me for everything. And what I'm working on here is... it's not something I want to take breaks from.
I know, babe. I'm not doubting that. I'm just trying to look out for you. So, you're never gonna meditate with me? It's good for your spirit.
More like it's good for your autonomic nervous system.
It helps chi flow through your body.
It distributes oxygen to your cells, resulting in increased electron reactivity.
However you want to look at it.
Let's go out. Tomorrow when we're both off work. Let's go somewhere relaxing.
Now we're talking.
I love you.
I love you too. You okay?
I'm really trying to set everything aside and just be here, but it's hard.
It's alright. This moment doesn't have to be perfect. No pressure, okay? What's the main thing on your mind?
I think I'm really close to finishing my project. The project.
Really? How close?
Closer than I can comprehend.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Oh, well, now I feel stupid for making you watch a show with me.
It's just been weighing on me. What it might mean if I actually succeed.
Yeah, it'll change the world.
I mean on a more personal level. I've been wanting this for so long.
What would your younger self say?
How's my Nayeli doing?
Will you teach me something? School today was so boring. I didn't learn anything.
Why don't you ask your father to teach you something?
I'm not the scientist in the family.
Okay, but only if you teach me something in return. It's true. All these continents were once connected into a supercontinent called Pangaea, until about 200 million years ago, when Pangaea began to slowly break apart because of movements in the Earth's crust.
200 million years ago, the dinosaurs were still alive back then.
That's right. Dinosaurs had to adapt to the changing environment. You love your dinos, don't you? Come on, don't be shy about what you love. Tell me something cool about them.
Did you know the Quetzalcoatlus is the largest flying animal ever? It was the size of a giraffe with a wingspan of 40 feet. But that's a pterosaur, not a dinosaur, so that fact doesn't count. Did you know the Triceratops has that thing on its neck so that way bigger animals like the T-Rex couldn't attack it from behind?
I did not know that. Isn't it cool how species change to adapt over time? Some force tells us across generations to adapt based on the dangers in our environment. Isn't that so mysterious? I wonder how humans will continue to change as the years go on.
Well, we're not living in the wild anymore, Mom. We're safe. We have no more dangers.
You're right, sweetie. We're safe now. All the reports are in there. The diagnosis was accurate. It's terminal.
You're sure? You double checked? How long?
Not long. But we tell her slowly, gently, okay? Hey, honey. I have a fun idea. A little experiment I was thinking of. Nobody knows what happens when we die, right?
Oxygen stops going to our cells, blood stops flowing, and we...
I mean, what happens to us? Our energy, our spirits, I guess.
Dad says we go to heaven.
And that may be true, but nobody knows for sure, right? So what if you and I figured it out together?
Okay.
Whenever I pass, whenever that happens, I'll try to find a way to send you a sign. A message about where I am.
How do you know you'll be able to send me a message?
I have to believe that.
Is that all?
That's all for now, sweetie.
I miss Mom. I miss her all the time.
I know you do.
Why don't we ever talk about her?
I didn't know you wanted to.
Why don't you ever ask me? Mom always asked how I was feeling about everything. She never wanted me to suffer by myself.
We're all suffering, Naomi. I promise you that.
Why do we have to suffer like this? Mom said I would need to grieve out loud. I don't feel like I've done that yet.
Naomi, I can't. I just don't know what to do.
I just want you to be here. Why can't you just be here? This isn't fair, Mom. Why did you leave me here? Mom, why didn't you find a way to get better? Why didn't you keep fighting for me? Why the fuck haven't you sent me this fucking message yet? I've been waiting, Mom. Why would you tell me you'd be able to talk to me when you can't? Where are you?
Sweetie, I'm here.
Mom?
I've been here, baby. I never left, I promise.
Thanks for letting me borrow this.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can't believe I left mine in my dorm. I'm usually not so forgetful.
Hey, you were in my intro to art class last year, right?
Yeah.
I knew I recognized you. How come I haven't seen you around since then?
Oh, well, I'm not in the art department. I just took that class to satisfy credit.
Gotcha.
I'm Nayeli, by the way.
Yeah.
Nayeli Zavala.
Yeah, Nayeli, that's right. I'm Juniper Kimura.
So, what kind of art do you do?
You mean you don't remember my art?
I'm
just joking. Graphic design is probably gonna pay the bills, but I really love to paint. It's my true talent.
Why don't you think painting could pay the bills? I don't know much about art. I'm just curious.
Maybe it could, but I don't know if I want to go down the whole gallery route. My paintings are too intimate. I like to keep them to myself usually.
Engineering is my true talent. I never really considered any other career. My dad used to say, if I'm good at something, I should be getting paid for it.
You don't just engineer for yourself?
Well... And then she just disappeared. But she was there. I saw her. I felt her. I've never told anyone that before. I know it's impossible to believe.
I believe you.
You don't have to.
I absolutely believe you. I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe in all sorts of things that can't be explained. But I'm sorry, how does this relate to engineering?
Well, what if that moment could be explained? Right now, spiritual energy is something people choose to believe in. Ghosts are just a theory. Well, the cosmos was a theory before we invented the telescope. And we couldn't prove that atoms make up everything until we invented the instruments to perceive them. We're one invention away from comprehending whatever the hell I saw that day.
That's what you're engineering? A way to see ghosts?
Yeah. If my mom exists as a ghost, we could reasonably assume that there are other ghosts out there. Probably countless. We just can't detect them. My hunch is that they exist on a wavelength the human eye can't see, and a vibrational frequency we can't hear or touch. When I saw my mom, those factors shifted just enough that I could briefly perceive her. I just can't figure out why. But I'm going to. I'm going to see her again.
I'd love to be there when you do.
Sorry, was that...
No. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry, I've been rambling so much. Tell me more about you.
Well...
What would my younger self say? She'd say she's ready to see her mom again. June? I think I did it.
You did it? Like, it works?
Everything is in place. Both devices are complete. If this spiritual energy exists, these will be able to detect it.
How sure are you, babe?
Almost entirely. They'll need a few tweaks, of course, but my calculations aren't wrong. This should work. This is gonna work.
What is it? You hear something?
It doesn't sound good.
What do you mean?
It sounds like a monster.
Nayeli, what?
Juniper, it's right behind you.
What?
It feels so good to be known again.
Mom!
Sweetie.
Are you... it's you?
Yes, honey, it's me. You did it.
Mom, what's happening?
You can see me and hear me now. Your inventions worked. I hope you know, I never wanted you to spend all these years just trying to get in touch with me. I never expected...
Mom, I have so much I want to tell you. So much. But something just took Juniper. I think it was another ghost.
What? Just now?
Yes.
Sweetie, I don't know why any ghost would want to harm Juniper. But whatever just happened to her, it's nothing two genius scientists can't figure out, right? Okay, maybe I should start by giving you some answers first. Once you have a foundational understanding of all this, we can try to figure out what happened to Juniper. That sound good?
What?
It's just been a while since I've gotten to teach you something. So, I'm a ghost.
You're a ghost.
You know me. Once I transitioned into this form, I had to learn everything I could about it. Turns out I'm made of something called the glow. It's an untraceable energy that flows through all living things in the universe. Well, it was untraceable. I guess you just changed that. When a person dies, the glow leaves their body, taking all memories, emotions, and consciousness with it. Then the glow morphs itself into the image of its last vessel, thus forming a ghost. Isn't that so interesting?
So, are you really my mom? Or are you just a recreation of her?
I've come to believe the glow is what truly makes us alive in the first place. It's our life force, our soul, something scientists could never quite quantify. So yes, sweetie, by all standards, I'm still your mother.
So, how did I see you years ago?
Well, that's where it gets interesting. Ghosts can only exist if they have an emotional connection to the living. Someone on Earth has to feel for them, or else the glow will let go and become formless energy again. So, I still exist because you still feel for me.
Wow.
The glow is invisible, inaudible, intangible. Ghosts cannot be perceived except for moments when the emotional connection is especially powerful. That day you felt so much sorrow and love and anger. It enabled me to dim my light and alter my frequency enough for us to interact.
So, that's the only way that ghosts can visit the living? During moments of extreme emotion?
Not the only way. We can communicate through shared memories as well.
Just made me remember those things.
Yes. I've spoken to you through memories quite a few times over the years. See, I kept my promise about sending you a message. You just didn't always know it was me. I've been here all along, sweetie. Don't worry, though. I've given you privacy. Especially when your new lady friend came along. Let's just say I learned when to give you some space.
Mom! So, Juniper, you don't know what happened to her? It was another ghost that took her, I'm sure. He grabbed onto her and then just vanished.
If he touched her, then she was feeling something for him. It's possible she has a connection to this ghost.
I can't think of anyone who's died during her lifetime that would want to hurt her.
The glow works in mysterious ways, Nayeli. Sometimes the connection isn't as obvious as a mother and a daughter. Sometimes you have to do some digging.
So, can you help me find her?
I'll be here when you need me. Always. But here's what I'd advise. Use this new technology of yours to find other ghosts in the area. One of them may know of Juniper's abductor. Sadly, I can't join. Ghosts with no relation cannot go near each other, and I doubt I have any relation to this ghost.
Say that last part again.
The glow discourages us from forming new relationships after death. Our focus is meant to be on the living. We can only commune with ghosts who share a link with at least one living vessel.
I see.
I know, this is scary, sweetheart. You're about to see a new side of existence. But you're more equipped for this task than anyone in the world, I promise you that.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, Nayeli.
Hi. I'm Nayeli.
You can see us?
Yeah. And hear you too.
How is this possible? Is she clairvoyant?
No. It's those contraptions she's wearing.
How did you acquire those?
I invented them myself. Listen, let me just cut to the chase.
Can you
now.
send a message to the living? Please? I have so many things I want to say. So many things I never got to say. I should have written a memoir. God damn it. Or written a journal. If I could just relay some words to my descendants.
Your descendants? How long ago did you...
Well, I am a phantom, you see.
what is that? Aren't all of you phantoms?
No. They are spirits. Freshly minted ghosts, as you say. But we are phantoms. Which means we kicked the bucket over 100 years ago. Our lovers, our children, our friends have all passed. You may ask, what ties us to this world then? Our legacies. The recipes we gave. The lullabies we used to sing. The words of wisdom passed down through generations. That's how people that never met us still feel for us.
Of course, it's not nearly as strong a bond as what these folks have. They've got people who miss them each and every day. People who love them as if they're still alive. Nothing's as powerful as that.
But once the recipes get tossed, once the lullabies are forgotten,
Then we fade back into the glow. It's only a matter of time. So, all of you are related somehow, right?
Oh yeah, mutual family and friends.
Well, I'd be happy to relay some messages to them, but that'll have to be when I have more time. My partner was abducted by a ghost. I'm trying to find her. Do you have any idea where the hell I should look?
Ghosts can certainly hold grudges. Sometimes we're fueled by hate just as much as love, but for a ghost to attack a living person, that doesn't sound much like a spirit. Certainly not a phantom. You might be looking for a wraith.
Oh, lovely. We've got a few wraiths in the family. They don't come around much, though. See, wraiths are vengeful ghosts. They have been known to act violently in some cases. Why would anyone want vengeance against Juniper?
Just keep asking around, Nayeli. You shouldn't have to look far before you find some wraiths, and they ought to have more answers than us.
All right. Thank you. Hi. I'm just here to ask a few questions.
Why?
Someone I love was abducted by a ghost.
And do you think it was one of us?
No, I was told that it might have been a wraith that took her. I'm not saying that it was one of you, but maybe you can point me in the right direction? I'm new to all this. I wasn't able to see ghosts before today. I'm guessing there's lots of wraiths, right?
Please, living girl, enlighten us as to why we owe you this information.
Look, I'm not saying I'm entitled to anything. I'm literally just looking for the ghost that took my girlfriend. Are you opposed to helping me with that?
It's hard to offer favors to a world that couldn't spare us any.
Okay. I don't know your story. I don't know who wronged you or who you're seeking vengeance against. But I guarantee you, I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, really? Your ignorance of our pain absolves you from guilt?
Can we back up? Like, can someone tell me what a wraith even is? I think some context would really help here. You're supposedly vengeful. That's all I know.
A wraith is a ghost whose death is imbued by a powerful emotion. Wraiths are usually killed by someone they hated or by someone they loved.
So you're emotionally linked to the people that killed you. Is that right? And you're seeking vengeance against them?
For some of us, it's cut and dry like that. But a murder isn't always as simple as one murderer and one victim. Some murders are funded by the taxes of a population and made possible by the apathy of a society.
You were killed in war.
Some of us were soldiers, killed on the front lines of battles we never believed in fighting. And some of us were civilians, killed by regimes that saw us as collateral damage.
So your vengeance is against the powers, the governments that upheld those systems.
And the people that never protested our slaughtering.
So do you just go around attacking random people who never stood up for you?
Hardly. That would only breed more violence. If we attack anyone, it's the killers that still harbor emotion for us. They're the ones keeping us in this form, after all.
But we never forgive the indifference of those who knew we were dying and did nothing.
I'm sorry if I never paid enough attention while your suffering was happening. But there's so much war and death in the world, it's impossible to feel empathy for everyone who's suffering, right?
Start with someone. Just one person suffering somewhere in the world. Picture them, feel their pain, and recognize that the system will never spare them. It was designed for some to prosper and some to die. And this person you're picturing will die, unless the prosperous are willing to sacrifice some comfort.
For the record, my life hasn't been all that prosperous or comfortable. I'm not in a war zone, but I've dealt with my share of shit.
That's not to be discounted. But we can't wait for the convenient moment to commit ourselves to empathy. That's how the system thrives. That's how nothing changes. That's how those damned to death continue to die.
Okay. I hear you. I promise I'll do better. But right now, someone I love is actively in danger. And for this moment, she has to be my priority. Please, please help me.
Tell me her name.
Juniper Kimura.
We don't know her. Our enmity is with the politicians that paid for the destructions of our homes. Juniper Kimura's not one of them. You may have to ask some of the other wraiths.
I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Where can I find other wraiths?
What's your strategy? Just approaching ghosts until you happen to find the one that took her?
Do you have a better idea?
You should find a clairvoyant.
Yeah, what? What does that mean?
Clairvoyants are humans who can see ghosts without the equipment you're using.
I didn't know that was possible.
It is. A clairvoyant could help you better because they can interact with any ghost. The glow prevents us from forming connections, but a clairvoyant, there's no telling how many ghosts they might know.
And where do I find one?
They're not hard to come by. Just search around.
You have no idea who I am, do you?
Do you know me?
No. This isn't about you.
What? Then what is this?
This is greater than you could ever be.
Oh, wait! We got a customer! Clairvoyance Incorporated! Nolan speaking!
Hi, Nolan. Can we just skip any bullshit and you tell me if you're really clairvoyance or not?
Now, miss, I must have misheard you, for surely you're not questioning the integrity of our business practices, We're operating a legitimate operation here. My name isn't Gerald Stein.
Listen, my girlfriend was taken by a ghost. Like, she's actually missing. If you're scammers, just tell me now, because I am not a client you want to fuck around with. I'm sorry to be so assertive. I just can't waste any more time.
Hi. Keegan here. I can assure you, you are in good hands. With us.
Okay. My girlfriend, Juniper Kimura, was taken by a ghost. You guys can see ghosts, right? Can you help me find her?
Oh, indubitably, miss. We can absolutely locate your missing person. First, we'll need an upfront, hardwired, non-refundable deposit. For insurance purposes, you understand. It's completely standard. And then we can steer you towards the poltergeist, apparition, or ectoplasmic specter that has your dear Miss Kimura.
Okay, how do I know if you're... can you somehow prove that you can see ghosts? Maybe we meet up for an initial consultation and you can...
A consultation? Boy, just send us the money. We'll find you the ghost. It's simple as that. No money, no ghost. No money, no ghost. No honey, no toast. No bunny, no roast. No sunny, no coast.
And what would your price be?
$20,000. But if you visit our website, you'll find a coupon code for 3% off.
You little rascal. I done told you to mention the coupon code before the price. That's how you hook 'em.
Keegan, if you continue with these half-assed attempts at winning over our customers, we'll be back to laundering money for the cartel.
What? The cartel? You boys told me we was raising money for the Children's Pickleball League.
Nolan, we were obviously lying to you. Nobody likes pickleball.
Oh, you done it now, boy. How do we expect to make this throuple work if we can't have a little damn honesty? Fuck!
Hello?
Hi, is this Kunal Joshi?
Yes, it is. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Nayeli Zavala. I saw your ad online about clairvoyant services. My girlfriend was taken by a ghost, and I could really use some help finding her. Please tell me you're not another scammer.
There are a lot of frauds out there, but you're in the right place now, Nayeli. Tell me, how do you know your girlfriend was taken by a ghost?
I saw it happen. And before you ask, I'm not clairvoyant. I invented some devices that can perceive ghosts.
Oh, now that's a first.
So can you help me?
Yes, I can. When did you invent these devices, Nayeli?
Today.
Okay. Let me give you a quick overview of how I can help. I've been able to see ghosts since I was born. You probably know this, but ghosts exist on a wavelength of light and color that most people can't see. But certain humans and certain creatures are born with a rare mutation in their cone cells and photoreceptors. I happen to be one of these people. So, I can see ghosts.
Can you hear them too?
Typically not, unless they will themselves to be heard. But I've gotten fairly good at reading lips. Now, because of this gift, I've developed a pretty deep understanding of how ghosts operate. I know the classes of ghosts and the rules they follow. I usually offer this knowledge to people looking to get in touch with lost loved ones. In your case, I'm confident we can figure out who or what took your girlfriend.
Okay.
Let's meet first thing in the morning. I know a place we can go where I can show you my abilities, so you'll know you can trust me. Then we can go from there.
Okay. How much do I need to pay you for this?
I don't think payment is necessary. Look, being a clairvoyant isn't my day job. Even if it was, I wouldn't feel good profiting off people's grief.
So you just help people for free?
I'm fortunate to have a job that keeps me sustained. You know, this type of work isn't work to me. It's my purpose.
Hi, Kunal?
Yes. Nice to formally meet you, Nayeli. But these are your inventions?
Yeah.
Wow. The fact that you created those is way more impressive than you probably realize.
Oh, I realize it.
All right, Nayeli. In a moment, I want you to put those on. But let me first give you some insight into what you'll see. Ghosts come from more than just humans, you know? The glow, as we call it, is the energy that circulates the universe. It is the soul of all living things. We humans have a certain view of what constitutes life, but think outside that box. What else might have a soul?
Well, animals, I imagine. There's ghost animals?
Ghost animals and plants, of course. But think even deeper. What else in nature has its own cycle of life and death?
Everything.
Yes. The elements are constantly dying and being reborn into one another. Rocks erode, waters evaporate, flames extinguish. Existence is, essentially, cycles of birth and death.
So there's elemental ghosts? But doesn't the glow require an emotional connection to form a ghost?
The glow works in mysterious ways. Perhaps it takes into account our organic emotions, all the fear and anguish, the pain and the love that occurs throughout nature. Or perhaps, in ways we don't fully understand, nature itself can feel. We call these ghosts echoes. They're all throughout the world. Well hidden, but there if you know where to look.
Wow. types of ghosts are there?
Good question. Well, there's spirits, phantoms, wraiths, ghouls.
Ghouls?
Yes, ghosts that have existed for over 1,000 years. Very rare, very twisted.
How are these rules decided? Like, how are these classes of ghosts assigned?
The guides of the glow influence these decisions.
Who?
The guides of the glow. They're not quite gods, but far beyond mortals. They're non-judgmental. They don't exist to reward us or punish us. They just steer the glow throughout the universe.
And what's their objective?
Balance. You see, living beings influence the glow. Our unique experiences leave imprints on this energy, which it carries forth into future vessels. The guides of the glow steer this energy where it's most needed, to avoid imbalance. But they're not perfect. Sometimes dark energy of trauma and pain can accumulate, resulting in evil. We each have a cosmos of feeling within us, emotions that predate our individual lives. Where does that come from? Everything that exists shares a soul, Nayeli. We are all inseparable. We'll go to my studio. It's only 2 stops away. I have an idea for narrowing down who Juniper's abductor might be, but we need a calm environment, away from any other ghosts.
Okay. Is this our train?
Nope. The next one. Nayeli, put on your devices.
Okay. What type of ghost is that?
One we best stay away from. It's known as a fragment, created when a vessel manipulates its own death in unnatural ways.
Like through artificial consciousness?
Exactly. We're living in a strange time, Nayeli. People are trying to live forever by putting themselves into digital landscapes. But this is only partly effective. Some of the glow has no choice but to enter whatever hard drive the person chooses. And what remains is a fragment. A ghost that never wanted to be made. The guides of the glow are still deciding what to do with them. This is our train.
Can you please tell me what's gonna happen to me?
You are going to be forgotten.
I have people who love me. No one's gonna forget about me.
They will. Even if you get out of here. Even if you live. One day you are going to be forgotten. But not me.
So what? You captured me for attention? To be bold? Or memorable?
I don't need you in order to be great, peasant. You are nothing. I just need your fear. It nourishes me.
I don't get it. You're a ghost. Why the hell do you care about being known now? Your time is over.
No. My time will never be over. Juniper.
Make yourself comfortable. Let me know if I can get you anything.
I'm okay. Let's get straight to it.
It's possible that Juniper's abductor had nothing to do with her and more to do with you. You were the one meddling with the glow after all. Do you mind sharing why you made these inventions in the first place?
I was trying to contact my mom.
Did you succeed?
Yeah, I did.
When did you lose her? Was it hard for you?
I lost her when I was a kid. Yeah, of course it was hard.
Sorry. I lost my parents when I was a baby. I never really knew them in their human form, but I could see them, you know, as ghosts. So I never considered their death to be all that sad and negative. But I don't mean to be insensitive at all. Death is tragic to those of us who can't see what becomes of us after we die.
So you were raised by the ghosts of your parents?
No, I was adopted by a great family. But my birth parents never truly left me. I was the only one who could see them, of course. Everyone thought I was delusional or just coping in some strange way. But no, I've been able to see ghosts my whole life. I have the rare privilege of knowing with certainty that death is not the end of love.
I guess now I know that too.
All right, let's figure out who took Juniper. I think it might be worthwhile to search your past. When we go through trauma, especially at a young age, we often forget things. This ghost could be someone you knew around the time that you lost your mother. Someone that your surface mind can't recall, but your soul still remembers.
You really think I could have forgotten someone that significant?
Oh yeah, but there's only one way to find out. We need to ask your younger self. Let's summon a version of you who hasn't yet lost her mother.
Let's do what?
Grief is a death in its own right, wouldn't you say? A part of us dies when we lose a loved one. We shed some energy, and it becomes what's known as a flicker.
What do I have to do?
Speak to her. Let her know it's safe to come visit you.
Like, out loud? Okay. Hey, young me. This is a little weird, but I'm talking to you. I guess we haven't really talked before, have we? I'd ask how you've been, but I guess I know the answer because I've been living it. I never forgot you. I think in a way I did all this for you. I found Mom for you. But you haven't lost her yet, so you don't know. You don't know how hard it's gonna be. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what's about to happen. Fuck. I wish I could see you to tell you it's okay. Can you come out? I'd really like to see you.
Hi.
Hi. It's good to see you.
You too.
So I guess I brought you here because I need your help identifying someone. Is there a man in your life who's been not nice to you?
You mean besides Dad?
What? No, Dad's nice to you. What do you mean?
Sometimes when I try to tell him how I feel, he acts like he doesn't care.
Yeah, I know. He can be like that. But he loves you, okay? He's got stuff to sort out. he wasn't really taught how to feel. But that's not your fault. And that doesn't make your feelings any less important. All right?
Nayeli, we just need a glimpse into your life. We're looking for someone, and we think you might know him. Could you let us into your mind?
Thank you.
That'll be all for now. You can be along your way.
Wait. I know you're just an afterimage of my younger self. I know you can't actually send a message back in time. But I still have to say this. You are safe. Please know that. Life is so hard, and you're going to feel so uneasy for so long. But don't run away from the pain. You're safe to feel it. I know that's strange to say, but it's something that I want you to know. That's something I'm still learning myself.
Okay.
That was a lot.
So, did you see the man we're looking for?
No. I didn't see anybody suspicious. Whoever this ghost is, he's not from my past. I guess he could be from Juniper's. I can't think of anybody who'd want to harm her, but if we're going all the way back to childhood...
My intuition tells me he's not related to Juniper either. Why would he become tangible for the first time when you put on those goggles? How would that moment have strengthened Juniper's connection to someone in her own life? It makes no sense.
Well, how could this ghost not be related to either of us?
I'm not sure. But there's some other ghosts you can call upon who may be able to help us. Remember, the living leave imprints on the glow, which it never truly forgets. And the glow holds on to these memories of every single vessel it once inhabited. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Can ghosts be recreated after they've dissipated back into energy?
Yes, they can. I suggest we call upon your lineage for some advice.
What, like my ancestors? I can summon them as ghosts too?
You could, but I actually meant your lineage of scientists. Great thinkers and inventors of the past. If anyone can help us solve this issue, it would be them.
I'm guessing I need to speak to them too. Okay. Hey there, scientists of the past. I don't think about you too often, if I'm being honest, because I try to invent from a blank slate. But I'm never really starting from nothing, am I? You guys had to make the tools I use, refine the materials I build with, develop the principles I follow. I don't give you all enough credit for that. But I guess you're somewhere out in the ether, guiding me, whether I realize it or not. Well, I need your guidance now. Whoa!
How may we be of service?
I'm trying to locate a ghost.
What sort of ghost?
That's what I haven't figured out yet.
Give us the data you've acquired thus far.
He's the ghost of a human man, from what I can tell. He's not a spirit, phantom, or a wraith. I invented these devices that can perceive ghosts, and...
You invented those? Remarkable.
I did. And as soon as I put them on, he somehow became tangible enough to abduct my girlfriend, Juniper.
So Juniper had some emotional link to him?
Hold on. If you don't mind my asking, If people still feel for you, shouldn't you all be phantoms?
We've been gone so long, our contributions to science are commonplace. No one really feels for our creations anymore, despite their significance.
Most of us were phantoms at one point. Our inventions gave us powerful legacies. But once our extraordinary ideas became basic knowledge, we no longer brought people excitement or curiosity. So back into the glow we went.
But there is still the occasional person who feels our value, and for them, we reappear.
Some of these rules of the glow seem like they could be exploited. And maybe that's how this ghost took Juniper, by taking advantage of a technicality.
It's possible, but have you considered you might be dealing with a ghoul?
It's unlikely. What would motivate a 1,000-year-old ghost to attack a young woman?
Wait, I have a theory. What type of person typically becomes a ghoul?
Someone whose contributions were so great that people still feel for them a millennium later.
Scientist ghouls are rare, but artists, those whose work is designed to evoke emotion. Great authors and painters still wander the world as ghouls. That's the price of greatness.
But also those who created societal changes, from activists to dictators. Their influence on the world keeps them bound in a ghostly form.
I think it was a ghoul that captured Juniper. Not necessarily some legendary person, just someone desperately trying to hold on to their form. He saw what I was inventing and waited around until it finally worked. And when it did, I saw him and got freaked out. Then Juniper saw me get scared and she got scared too. He used that fear to become tangible enough to abduct her. He's been leeching off of people's fear and using it as his tie to the living world because he doesn't want to drift away. He doesn't want to be forgotten.
It makes sense. Learning to use fear for such a purpose would be a dark exploitation of the glow. It would take years to master. Maybe he was great during his time, but not as great as he desired.
Desire for legacy has driven men to do despicable things, in our field and across the world.
Okay, how do I find this ghoul?
You already created devices that can perceive ghosts, Nayeli. You're not too far from being able to track them. We can teach you how to increase the sensitivity on a few features and tune into the specific sub-frequency emitted by ghouls.
Okay, but once I find him, how do I beat him?
You'll need to bring a weapon to this fight, but not just any human weapon.
I know someone who can help. He has experience fending off ghosts.
Okay, I'll head back to my apartment and make some tweaks to these.
We will join you.
Then you and I reconvene to get this weapon.
Let's do it. I'm gonna end this monster's fucking legacy.
What's your name?
Frey.
Frey what? What's your last name?
Why do you care?
You said you wanted to be known? I want to get to know you.
I don't remember.
Don't remember what?
My last name!
How long ago were you alive?
I've lost count of the years.
Well, what do you remember?
I was destined for greatness. My father was chieftain of our clan. I was to inherit his title. The conquests I had planned would have made me a legend.
And then what happened?
I was killed in battle, slain by a coward who struck me from behind. Couldn't even look me in my eyes as I died.
I'm sorry you were robbed of a full life. Did you at least enjoy it before you lost it? Is there anything you miss?
I remember glimpses of love. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her voice.
She's not out there as a ghost somewhere?
I never found her.
I'm sorry.
I take it the scientist ghosts helped you develop a ghoul tracking feature?
That question would have sounded like nonsense to me 2 days ago, but yeah, they did. Is that...
Huh. A teddy bear.
Okay, is there no limit to what a ghost can be?
It's not uncommon for inanimate objects to have ghosts.
But can something like a toy really have a soul?
If it does, the person who owned it, then yes.
Okay, we can't waste any more time. Let's keep moving. What is it?
I understand we're moving with urgency, but take a quick look.
How in the world?
My best guess is that a local museum exhibit has brought some attention to this creature. I'd say people are feeling a good deal of intrigue or even adoration for it.
That's unbelievable.
The irony of trying to live forever isn't that it's impossible, but rather it will happen in ways we can't predict. This dinosaur never concerned itself with greatness during its life, and yet, tens of millions of years later, it is remembered.
All right, let's keep moving.
Almost there. It's just through these woods.
Ghost trees?
Yes, this was once a forest. The person we're gonna see, he destroyed all these trees in a fit of rage some years ago, before he learned to control himself. I think he still feels a heavy remorse towards them.
What kind of person are we going to see, Kunal?
I hesitated to tell you earlier, because it's difficult to believe.
I can't think of much that would be hard to believe at this point.
Well, there are people in this world who have been reanimated by unnatural means. As a clairvoyant, these disturbances in the glow are often brought to my attention. That's how I met this man.
What kind of unnatural means?
He's an assemblage of body parts from various corpses.
So he's
a Frankenstein.
Good now. It's been a while.
It's good to see you, old friend.
Who's this? You know I don't like visitors.
Her name is...
My name is Nayeli Zavala.
Well, Nayeli Zavala. Why are you here?
I heard you have some kind of weapon that can hurt ghosts. I was hoping I could borrow it.
Hoping you could borrow it, were you? How do I know you'll bring it back?
I can vouch for her. She just needs it to defeat one ghoul, and then we'll get it right back to you.
And what happens when this ghoul kills her, takes it? You're asking me to put a lot of faith in a stranger.
That won't happen. Full disclosure, I haven't killed any kind of ghosts before, but I am not going to lose this fight.
No one plans to lose a fight, Nayeli Zavala. Your confidence does nothing to reassure me.
Name your price.
I'm sorry to say, but this is priceless to me. Do you know what happens when an evil doctor murders dozens of patients in cold blood and tears limb, organ, and tissue from them? Puts it together in one monster. Dozens of ghosts haunt that monster.
Shouldn't they go after the doctor? He wronged them, not you.
One would hope. The doctor felt nothing for them. I, on the other hand, have nothing but hatred for this body. The pain it causes me, the way I can't control it. It seems they take that personally.
I'm telling you, my friend, this conflict won't end until you begin to heal.
There's no healing for me, old friend. I am as broken as the hands that made me.
So, can you see these ghosts? Or hear them?
He sees them in flashes like most people. He's not clairvoyant, if that's what you're asking.
So you can't see them coming. Every attack is a surprise.
Correct. Yeah. I'm always ready.
I engineered these to see and hear ghosts. I can make you some too. You'd be able to defend yourself much better.
These work?
There's a ghost in here now!
Shit.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
How does that sword work?
It has the same properties as ghosts. I don't know. You're the scientist.
Who created it?
Another like me. This ghost shit is far too common.
I could really use that sword.
I have conditions.
Let's hear him.
You will return this sword the moment you are done with them. And I want your current set of gadgets. I'm not waiting for you to make new ones.
But I need these.
Do you agree or not?
Nayeli, you can remake those, can't you?
I have the blueprints. I should be able to. But what if
I know you don't want to lose your mother again. You won't. I promise.
Okay. I agree to your condition.
Good. Secondly, Kunal will stay with me. If you're taking my weapon, I'll need someone to look out for the ghosts for me.
Nayeli, you can do this. You don't need me for this part.
Okay.
But if I may, I'd like a word outside with Nayeli before she departs.
Very well.
Do you remember what it feels like to die?
You'll know soon enough.
I'm not scared of you for
Yes, you are! If you didn't feel fear for me, you wouldn't be able to see me now. That's how it works.
Does it have to be fear?
What else would it be?
I feel pity for you. You were probably taught to be great. This idea of destiny was forced upon you, and you're still holding on to it after all these years.
You don't know me. I will be great, you miserable...
How is this great? Torturing random people just so you can survive?
If I stop, then it's over. I become nothing, having never known success.
Why don't you think your life was a success?
I already told you. I died before becoming chieftain.
But you were loved. Does that have no worth to you?
It pales in comparison to what I aimed to achieve. All I planned to conquer.
Have you ever considered that life's not just about conquering? What if it's about loving and creating and just existing?
Those are words meant to soothe the unambitious mind.
I think you're wrong, Frey. You have a choice. You can stop this pursuit at any time. And I don't know how this ghost stuff works, but maybe you'll know a little peace before you vanish.
I don't want peace.
Then I can't help you.
So you're confident that your devices can lead you to the right place?
Yeah. The scientists made sure it would work.
Okay. And you're genuinely planning on killing this ghoul?
Well, I'm not sure I have much of a choice. If I don't kill him, he could just return and take Juniper again. Or worse.
I understand. Then, before you go, I'd like to open a channel with the Guide of the Glow. I think we should consult with them before committing this act.
Oh, hold on. You can talk to the Guides of the Glow? Like the ghost gods?
They're not gods, and contacting them is not an easy feat. It's taken me my whole lifetime to learn how.
Are you sure we need to do this, Kunal? I don't want to waste any more time. I mean, your Frankenstein friend just killed a few ghosts without a second thought.
I wouldn't consider him a role model, Nayeli. Don't worry, I'll move with haste. I think it's best we discuss this with the guides so as not to create any unforeseen disturbances in the glow.
Okay. I trust you. Let's go.
Hello, this is Kunal Joshi. I am joined by Nayeli Zavala. We seek your guidance.
Go on.
Nayeli wishes to vanquish a ghoul. We wanted to ensure you deemed this necessary.
Why do you deem it necessary?
Because this ghoul captured someone I love.
So it's an act of vengeance.
No, it's not personal to the ghoul. It's just to save Juniper.
But you feel a rage towards this ghoul, don't you? More than just a desperation to help your lover. You couldn't prevent your mother's death. And ever since then, you crave control. This ghoul, in your mind, represents the lack of control you have over what happens to those you love.
How do you know?
Not only do we oversee the universe from a cosmic scale, but we attend to the intimate lives of all beings. We know your story, Nayeli Zavala. We know what fuels you and what defines you.
My rage is real. But so is my love. I want to save the person I love. And the best way to do that is by killing this ghoul, who, by the way, has been finding loopholes in your system to stick around for hundreds of years after he should have been turned back into energy.
Do you agree with this, Kunal?
Yes. Yes, I do.
The ghoul you're seeking, his name is Frey. And you may be right. From what I can see, his connection to the living has been insincere for centuries. Ending his current form will be an act of balance. You have my approval.
That's all we needed. Thank you.
Keep the line open, Kunal. I'm not done. I just want to be clear that I don't need your approval. Even if you said no, I was gonna save my girlfriend regardless. Oh, and you have no idea what defines me. You overlooked Frey for a few hundred years, so there's no way you know everything about me. If you've been watching me so closely, why did you let any of this shit happen? Why did you let my mom die? How is a child losing her mother part of your balanced system?
We cannot create light, nor can we destroy darkness. We exist to guide both throughout the universe.
So is there an end? Is there some perfect universe you'll get to someday?
You ask a grand question, Nayeli Zavala. Do we have a definite aim? A harmonic universe where all thrive and suffer in an equal amount? Perhaps this will one day occur, but it cannot be maintained because you influence the glow just as much as us. Your choices in this life will forever shape its course.
So will we ever know a better world? Will I ever know a better life?
That is up to you.
Kunal! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you okay?
I'm fine. You needed that. Go on, Nayeli. Save her. It's time.
It's okay, honey. Whatever happens, I'll be here.
I'm gonna have to give these up. That's the deal I made.
You invented them once, you can do it again. And the second version will be much better than the prototype, I'm sure.
I love you, Mom.
I love you more. I can't go any further than this, but I'll be waiting for you.
Nayeli! June! Nayeli, watch out! It's good to see you, babe. Likewise. Let's move. Yeah.
Frey, stop! You don't have to do this. You can give this up.
I can't. Oh, yes. I can see it now. This moment searing itself into your mind. You're going to remember me forever.
You'll be remembered for your delusion and your failure.
I couldn't save you. It's okay. This isn't how it was supposed to be.
I know.
Are you... How do you feel?
My body is weightless.
Are you in pain?
No physical pain. I'm just feeling a lot.
I can't believe you. These past few days, I've learned so much. Ghosts aren't a mystery to me anymore. June, I've seen my mom. I've seen how the universe works. And because of that, I know this is not how your story ends. Okay, June? This is not the end.
What happened, Nayeli?
Juniper died.
How are you? How do you want to move forward?
I need to feel this pain. After I lost my mom, I tried to hold back my grief. Especially after I saw her as a ghost the first time. I was just so focused on getting back in touch with her. I never fully processed that loss. I don't want to make that mistake again.
But this time is different. You haven't really lost, Juniper. You can go make some devices and be together again.
I know. But I still lost the life with her that I thought I was going to have. And I think I still need to grieve that.
I understand.
For the record, Kunal, I know you didn't lose your parents in the typical sense. But it's okay to mourn what could have been. I think your younger self deserves that. Do you think... Does it make sense for me to remake the devices? Maybe the guide was right. Maybe I only invented them because I crave control. Should I just let my mom and Juniper be gone?
Well, Nayeli, you know as well as I do. As long as you feel for them, they're not gone. In fact, I see them here now. But I actually had a different takeaway from the guide.
In a way, we're all guides of the glow. We're all striving for some sort of balance, but none of us know exactly what that looks like. Life and healing are not linear or absolute. We're all just guiding our energy through this unpredictable story in whatever way we see fit. You've tried harboring it, allowing it to shape you in unseen ways, but you now know the damage that can cause. You're ready to express what lies within you and to move in concert with it. You're ready to absolve your sense of control and see where that takes you. We live in an ever-changing world, Nayeli. No one can say what's right or wrong for you. No one has lived your exact life. But that's the beauty of existing, figuring it out as we go, with a little help from those that love us and those that came before us. Should you continue bridging this gap between the living and the dead, others will learn of it. You may even feel a responsibility to share your gifts with the world. Existence will forever change because of you. And I think you know that, Nayeli. So I must remind you, don't live for glory, and certainly don't live for control. Live to create, to mend, to feel, to love.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
How many types of ghosts are there?
Good question. Well, there's spirits, phantoms, wraiths, ghouls.
Ghouls?
Yes, ghosts that have existed for over 1,000 years.
Please, living girl, enlighten us as to why we owe you this information.
Sweetie, I'm here. I'm a ghost.
You're a ghost.
You know me. Once I transitioned into this form, I learned everything I could about it. Turns out I'm made of something called the glow.
Do you remember what it feels like?
You'll know soon enough.
You're coming in, for instance. Going to your spot.
But it was like,
You'll come in,
it was hyped
and we're
up.
just going to mark
Jeremy
it through.
said
We've got hands
genuinely
here.
way too scary.
A bite.
We will not
Does
be
the
watching
headbutt.
again. It's not.
Stun to it, and then.
There's like,
Bro
would hate violent.
And we're just
It's
going to mark
not.
it
I
nice
was
and
like,
slow.
that's really.
At that pace.
People keep
All right,
saying
go ahead and
things are
trade
scary,
at
and
half speed.
I can't.
Is it more like
psychological scare?
Nice and slow.
Horror jump scare scary. They had one jump scare that got me so bad after that, like
Okay, hold on. We're going upstage toward camera on him. It also needs to go past his face.
This side.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you react, that's what sells it and gives the illusion that we've hit. So go ahead and try it again. Same speed, half speed. Half speed. Half speed, please. Better. Better. There you go, better. Good.